Good day, folks from Colonial Beach. I hope that you're having a good day. I wanted to make a video real quick to address a couple of things because there's some things that are getting said on social media, and some of them are helpful, some of them aren't helpful. And the reality of it is I just want to set the timeline straight. Okay. Right now we've got a problem in the town as far as the pier goes. And let me tell you where this started at. Over on Colonial Beach Community News, a person came up and said that the beach was unsafe. I went down and took a look at the beach. I looked at the pilings or pylons, whatever you want to call them, and they didn't look good. At that point, I sent an email to the town manager on Wednesday, which I got a response from the mayor on Thursday saying that it had been deferred over to Public Works. Fine. I waited for about 36 hours. And then I went up on Real News and I reported that I felt that the pier was unsafe. I am not a structural engineer, but I look at those pilings and it doesn't give me a good feeling based on that and what the original post was from the person that had seen it, who I had talked to as far as messenger goes. I thought that it was a good idea to make a recommendation to shut down the pier for safety purposes unless we had an inspection that was available that we could look at, or unless we had an end of work report showing that the contractor was comfortable with what's going on. So number one, that's the timeline. Number two, I recommend that we have regular inspections of the pier by qualified people to do it, and we make that information available. So that's the pier. That's the whole pier deal right there. There's some things in the background that'll come out later as far as who said not to put on new pilings and who did not go back to town council to see if that was the actual consensus. But that stuff will come out later and that'll let it work. By the way, town employees, keep the tips coming to me. I absolutely love you. Now, the second thing is that I want to talk about is Mr. Rick Wood, who's running for town council. I hope you well, okay? I find that the post that you put out about me last night on your Rick Wood CB Council, well, number one, CB Council, you're not a councilman yet, so just kind of think about that. I look at it and you say that I'm being divisive. Well, that's a term that gets used by people that really don't want to give the answers or maybe don't agree with what you're saying, but still don't want to sit down at the table with you. And I'm willing to sit down to the table with anyone to come out with things that'll help Colonial Beach. You said that I was hateful. I don't know where I was hateful. I don't see anything in there. I asked you 4 simple questions that you said that I demanded an answer to. I'll post the questions along with this video in the main feed on Real News. And I'll let the people decide if those questions are divisive and hateful. Now, you went on to sort of say, did you volunteer? Well, so do I. But the main thing about this is, I wish you well. If those questions are divisive and hateful for you, you're going to have a hard time as far as this political campaign goes, because you're going to get harder questions than that. Trust me. You guys have a great day. Thanks, Colonial Beach. We'll talk to you later. Bye.